Welcome back to a glorious day on the Dart. Every so often, autumn gives you a perfect day. It's right at the end of October. In fact, the clocks went back last night, and we feel like we've got the river entirely to ourselves today. The boat's been left on her own for the best part of a month now. So prep for today's sail is a little bit longer than normal. This time last year we'd already lifted Vicar out, but the plan is we're going to leave her in the water over winter. She is coming out to be scraped and cleaned and have a bit of maintenance on her. But one of the benefits, I'm hoping, are days like today when we get a chance to sail through the off-season. Now, the observant amongst you, and you know who you are, will have noticed that I've got a new plotter. Vicar's got a plotter fixed into her bulkhead. Gone are the old instruments. I'm still using the iPad for a bit of navigation, but I'll explain in a forthcoming video why that plotter's gone in. In addition, she's got a new 30-watt solar panel on that locker cover there. I've also added another halyard bag underneath the new plotter and a bit more storage in the back of the cockpit. If you have any questions or topics you'd really like me to cover in these videos, please let me know in the comments section. And also, please consider subscribing, liking and sharing the videos. It really helps the algorithm to find the audience for the channel. The plan today is to motor down the river, go through town, past the castles out to sea, see what the conditions are like, and probably turn left past the Mewstone and round the corner, down as far maybe as Scabacombe Bay. Winds are set to be really, really light, and I'm fairly sure there'll be a current taking us north most of the morning. On the way back, we plan to stop off at Dartmouth, hop ashore, maybe do a bit of shopping. There's a food festival on as well, which should be fun. Then make our way slowly up the river, bearing in mind that it goes dark an hour earlier than it did yesterday. There is hardly anybody about this morning, and the river is incredibly still and beautiful. We feel quite guilty shattering the silence and spoiling the smooth mirrored surface of the river as we head down the channel towards Ditson and then round Greenway and down to town. Out past the castles and into the mouth of the river, and it's about as calm as it ever gets here. Time to get the sails up and see if we can actually sail. We've got about 4 or 5 knots, maybe 6 in the gusts. Not much, but just about enough to get us going. Just about enough to give us about 1.5 knots, 2 knots on the log. But I suspect the predicted current has given us at least half of that.
Falmouth Coast Guard, can you give me a radio check, please?
That's a good idea. Should we get that?
Coast Guard, you're getting replay over.
Thank you very much.
The chatter on the radio reminds me to get a radio check from Forward Point NCI.
Until it's locked off. I'll pull it towards you a little bit. That's it. Head towards that buoy on the horizon. It should be good.
Forward Point NCI, Forward Point NCI, Forward Point NCI. Could I have a radio check, please?
Unknown station, this is Forward Point NCI. You are loud and clear, over.
Many thanks, Forward Point. Forward Point is part of the National Coast Watch Institution and sits there above the Mewstone, looking over Start Bay.
Behind the tree now, so I'll give you PV and
We are right on the border here between Solent Coast Guard and Falmouth Coast Guard, both of whom seem an awful long way away. It's quite reassuring knowing that the guys at Forward Point are always looking out. Okay, let's get some video of you sailing. Oh, we have.
Oh, have we?
It's on. You in charge? Yes, indeed, rare footage of my wife helming under sail. These are, in fact, her favourite conditions. Let's see if she remembers how to tack. We always keep the jib backed in light winds. It helps take the boat through the wind faster. A perfect manoeuvre, but the wind is really quite unstable, and we'll need a bit of engine every now and again just to keep us going. We're going to head left past the Mewstone and up the coast a little bit. The Mewstone is an impressive lump of jagged rock, or rather rocks, sitting just at the north side of the harbour entrance in Dartmouth. It's guarded by 2 South Cardinal buoys. Now, practically every large rock on the south coast of Devon is named the Mewstone, and I've been told the name derives from the sound that the seals or the gulls make when they're on it. If you can confirm or deny or have an alternative view, let me know in the comments. Safely past the rocks, we start to make our way up the coast. And for those that missed it, this was our lone dolphin sighting for the day. We nose into the little bay where the garden of Colleton Fishacre meets the sea. Colleton Fishacre is a National Trust property. It's an incredible place, well worth a visit if you're in the area. We're now creeping up the coast towards Scabacombe Head. But the wind's quite unstable here, so we head offshore a little bit, see if we can find some breeze and have a nice little sail. back into the river, and we've stopped off on the town quay in Dartmouth for a little bit of light retail therapy. Now, in the height of summer, even up to a few weeks ago, the town quay at Dartmouth would have been really busy, packed at least 2 deep. But on a lazy Sunday afternoon in late October, you can pick your spot. But as we get to late afternoon and we start to lose the light, it's time to get back up that river and go home. The end of a perfect day on the water. Please leave a comment and let me know what you'd like for any future content, and I'll see what I can do. Meanwhile, thanks for watching. See you next time.